Embark on a transformative journey with Lumen Spiritus, the light of spirit, a channel dedicated to exploring the depths of spirituality and the esoteric. Join us as we navigate a path of enlightenment and discovery, unraveling the enigmatic tapestry of the unseen realms. In this video, we explore the mystical world of witches, uncover the profound layers of witchcraft as we explore its diverse history, delve into various types of witches, including those from different cultures like Eastern Europe and the Middle East, and ultimately shed light on the intriguing practices of modern-day witches and their contemporary magical pursuits. This video is filled with intriguing and thought-provoking facts and insights, so don't hesitate to hit pause or to watch it again. Plus, you'll find additional insights, book links, and our top 10 videos from Lumen Spiritus in the video description below for further exploration. What comes to your mind when you hear the word witch? Perhaps a cackling crone stirring a bubbling cauldron, or a beguiling enchantress casting spells under the full moon. These are common images, yet they barely scratch the surface of what witchcraft truly encompasses. It's time to dispel the myths and misconceptions, to reveal the intriguing truth behind the veil of mystery. Witchcraft is not the stuff of fairy tales or horror movies. It's an age-old practice, steeped in tradition and ritual, a diverse tapestry woven from threads of history, culture, and spirituality. Witches from different cultures like Eastern Europe and the Middle East were, and still are, real people, with a deep connection to the natural world and the unseen forces that govern it. So let's embark on a journey that will lead us beyond the stereotypes, beyond the fear and misunderstanding. As we delve deeper, you'll discover that the world of witchcraft is far more diverse and fascinating than you ever imagined. Travel with us as we delve into a time when the mystical and the ordinary were one and the same. Our narrative commences in the ancient world, where witchcraft wasn't hidden in obscurity, but was a striking symbol of wisdom and wellness. In these initial societies, witches were hailed as sages and healers, their comprehension of the natural world offering an indispensable survival resource for their communities. From the Celts of Europe to the indigenous tribes of Africa, witchcraft held a distinguished position in societies across the world. Druids were the Celtic's witches, their profound understanding of nature and the cosmos elevating them to community leaders, respected for their knowledge. In Africa, witchcraft, known as juju, is deeply anchored in the societal structure, with practitioners consulted for healing, wisdom, and protection. Shifting our gaze to Asia, the witches of ancient India, known as tantrikas, were adept in the spiritual discipline of tantra, using mantras, meditation, and rituals for spiritual expansion and metamorphosis. Similar to their Celtic and African brethren, they were admired for their wisdom and spiritual strength. Let's not forget the Americas, where the indigenous tribes practiced their own unique form of witchcraft, a sacred practice, synchronized with the rhythms of nature and the spirit world. Their shamanic procedures and rituals played a crucial role in daily life, used for healing, divination, and communication with the spiritual realm. Now let's sail to the distant Polynesian islands, where their form of witchcraft, known as kahuna, was practiced by priests and healers who held great influence in their communities. They used their profound knowledge of nature and spiritual realm for healing, guidance, and even predicting weather patterns. Meanwhile, in the frozen expanses of the Arctic, the Inuit tribes practiced their own form of witchcraft known as angakuk, with their shamans serving as mediators between the human world and the spirit world. In these diverse societies, witchcraft wasn't a source of irrational fear, but rather a respected and crucial part of life. It served as a conduit between the visible and invisible worlds, a method to harness the forces of nature for healing, growth, and understanding. However, as civilizations evolved, so did the interpretations of witchcraft. As we continue our journey, we'll witness how this once admired practice would soon become misconstrued and vilified, thrust into the darkness by apprehension and misunderstanding. From these age-old origins, witchcraft evolved, adapting and being adapted by the societies in which it flourished. Witchcraft, like any other belief system, is not monolithic. It's a tapestry woven with threads of countless colors and textures. In this vast realm, there are numerous practices, each with its distinct characteristics and traditions. Let's take a moment to delve into the fascinating diversity of witchcraft, from Wicca to voodoo, shamanism to druidism, and not forgetting the intriguing categories of white witches, black witches, and Wicca witches. Wicca, for instance, is a modern pagan witchcraft religion. It was developed in England during the first half of the 20th century and was introduced to the public in 1954 by Gerald Gardner, a retired British civil servant. Wiccans worship a goddess and a god, celebrate the cycles of the moon and the seasonal wheel of the year. There are also Wicca witches, who follow the principles of Wicca but incorporate their personal touch in the practice, making it a unique and personal system. Then we have voodoo, a spiritual tradition which originated in Haiti during the period of French colonial slavery, early in the 16th century. The word voodoo means spirit or mystery in the Fon language of Benin. Voodoo practitioners believe in a dualistic world of spirits and the living, where relationships, cooperation, or conflict with spirits can greatly impact living beings. Next, let's delve into the world of white witches and black witches. White witches are those who use their powers for good, healing, and positive energies, adhering to a moral code that respects free will. On the other hand, black witches use their knowledge and skills in a way that is self-serving, sometimes using their powers to cause harm or manipulate. It's important to note that these terms are not about race, but about the intent of the magic performed. Shamanism, an ancient healing tradition and a way of life, is another form of witchcraft. It's a method to connect with nature and all of creation, originating from Siberia and Mongolia. Shamans are often called seers, or people who know in their tribal languages, as they are involved in healing, divination, and mediation. Lastly, Druidism, an ancient Celtic religious tradition, revived in the 18th and 19th centuries, primarily in Britain. It's a nature-based spirituality that respects all life forms and honors ancestors, as well as the earth, sun, moon, and stars. Despite their differences, these practices share common threads: a profound respect for nature, a belief in the power of intention, and a commitment to spiritual growth and development. They offer different paths to the same destination: a deeper understanding the world and our place within it. These myriad practices, each with its own unique flavor, contribute to the rich legacy of witchcraft. In our modern, technology-driven world, you might wonder, do witches still exist? Yes, indeed they do. With the dawn of the digital age, the craft has seen a remarkable resurgence, adapting and evolving to fit into our contemporary society. Witchcraft is not just a relic of the past, it's a thriving, dynamic practice that continues to draw individuals seeking a unique path to personal growth and empowerment. Modern witches, much like their historical counterparts, are not confined to a single definition. They come in all shapes, sizes, and walks of life, integrating their practices with everyday routines. They might be your yoga instructor, harnessing the power of breath and movement to channel energy, or your therapist, utilizing crystals for healing and balance. They could be your neighbor, planting an herb garden with intentions of growth and prosperity, or the author of your favorite fantasy novel, weaving tales of magic and wonder. But it's more than just a personal journey. Witchcraft today has transcended the individual to become a social phenomenon. The rise of witchcraft in popular culture, from television series to fashion trends, has sparked curiosity and opened the door to new interpretations of the craft. This has fostered a broader acceptance and even celebration of witchcraft, transforming societal perceptions of what it means to be a witch. Now, witches are not just seen as mysterious figures of folklore or symbols of rebellion against societal norms. They are recognized as individuals who harness their will to manifest change, who respect and draw strength from nature, and who seek wisdom and understanding through their craft. Modern witchcraft, therefore, is not about turning people into frogs or casting malevolent spells. It's about using magic as a tool for transformation, for healing, for protection, and for fostering positive change both within oneself and in the world around us. So, the next time you hear the word witch, remember, it's a term as diverse and evolving as the people who embrace it. There is a plethora of fascinating and mind-bending topics coming to our channel, so don't forget to subscribe to Lumen Spiritus and hit the notification bell for even more captivating mysteries. Stay tuned for our next video.